I think that the schools in Michigan are down to providing the basic, adequate levels of education. $212 per pupil is a considerable amount of money to take away from school budgets. And I think that the declines in budgets in Michigan or the pressures on budgets in Michigan schools have been around for a while. You're going to have to begin to start cutting instructional programs. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see declines in the extracurriculum in Michigan. We already know that more Michigan schools are enforcing fees of various sorts. So it's a difficult time to be in public education, difficult time to be anywhere in the Michigan economy. Most policymakers in this state are interested in consolidation because they think it will save them money. And I think there's pressures not only on school district consolidation, but also on intermediate district consolidation. So I do believe that there will be efforts here in Michigan to consolidate services across districts. The one thing that policymakers may not, state-level policymakers may not understand is the loyalty that people in Michigan, and I think in most states, have to their local districts. And we did see in every state in America in the early 1900s a tremendous consolidation from thousands of districts to what we have today. And people were not happy about that. They want to run their own schools. Your local public school is a deep American institution, and that will always, I think, work against this consolidation movement. There is a lot of debate these days here in Michigan and in the United States generally about the school calendar. And many people would like to uniformly for all kids increase the number of days in the school year. But it is my opinion that not all kids need an increase in school time, but some kids do. So I would argue that the first thing we should maintain would be summer school. We know that if kids who are low achieving go to summer schools, they actually learn quite a bit. The quality of instruction in schools can be improved, both on average and in particular schools that need school improvement. But another way to think of it is that school is not the only institution in which children learn, and we need to begin to move to models that are more comprehensive in the ways they organize children's learning environments. It's also the case that we don't know nearly enough about the middle grades and how to improve instruction in the middle grades. And at the high school level, the big challenge in Michigan in particular is going to be implementing the merit curriculum, where all high school students are going to have to take a very, very challenging curriculum. And while the data seem to suggest that kids who are exposed to a challenging curriculum learn more, we're still in a big experimental phase to see whether we can do this statewide. That's, I think, one of the most interesting things Michigan has done, and it makes it, I think, a leader in the country.